So, no surprise, our society is obsessed with true crime right now, and the latest true crime docuseries you're going to have to binge is called Perfect Wife: The Mysterious Disappearance of Sherri Papini. And I'm talking to her ex-husband. I don't want to give too much away, but he has gone through so much, and it's such a sad situation that we have to talk to him about, but he's sharing a story with you now. This is Keith Papini, so thanks for chatting with me.
Yeah, no problem.
So tell us where this all started and how we're talking now.
Well, that's a longer story, but in 2016, my wife went missing, and of course, I did everything I could to find her. Miraculously, she shows up on Thanksgiving morning, and then for the next 6 years, she told a really wild story and put my kids and I through a lot in our community, family and friends. And then she ultimately was arrested, and now I've finally come out to tell the truth and get a documentary out there to go over all that.
Yeah, and I hurt for what your family and you went through this whole time. Obviously, she was missing for more than 20 days. This got national attention and global attention. And there were so many people. Obviously, there's true crime people out there that are trying to get to the bottom of it. And so many people were pointing the finger at you. What obviously, after police had even said he's clear, like we've already gone through all the steps to clear his name. What was that like for you in those moments?
Yeah, great question. To be absolutely honest, during that time, I it was noise to me. I didn't even pay attention to it. I was looking for my wife. Clearly, I knew I had nothing to do with it. I understood that, unfortunately, statistically, the partner or the spouse is usually behind something. Um, but it wasn't even on my radar. I was doing everything I could to find my bride and the mother of my children.
Yeah. And you said 6 years later, this is something that is just unheard of, even in these true crime stories that are instances that we see. It's not like, oh, you found her and we got to the bottom of this. You still went through this process with her after she was found, and then things aren't adding up. What were those years like after she was found and then to uncovering the truth?
Yeah, it was a very tough position to be, married and wanting to trust your spouse, and I think you should. But at the same time, having so many questions and unresolved, there was just a lot of things that were happening or that was said that just didn't click and didn't make sense to me. So every day I was just trying to support her the best I could while also actively trying to solve this thing, doing everything I could with law enforcement, providing sketches and drawings from our conversations that we had, hoping that we would just stumble along that one clue that ultimately would find the people that did this.
Right. And this is one of the best docuseries I've seen, with all of the incredible interviews from family members, her family, your family, all of the past tapes and spoken instances with people. What was it like compiling all this and getting it told in a three-part docuseries from Hulu?
It was amazing. I was very fortunate to be introduced and talk with Allison Berkeley, who was just amazing. She's been kind of by my side for the last 2 years, and with the amount of, I do think it's probably a little bit unusual, the amount of footage and the amount of, let's see here, FBI and not surveillance videos, but all the videos
Mhm.
that they had. It was unique to have so much of that in the documentary to really show the timeline as well. And then of course all the personal stuff that I was able to bring to the table and other family members. So it is a unique, very detailed inside look.
It is. And I commend you for sharing this story, because it can't be easy to have to relive all this. And what is that like for you to go through all this and get your story out there and share what really happened?
Yeah, no, it's great to finally do that. I've been wanting to get the story out there after her arrest, but I just wasn't capable in the first year of that anyway. And I really just wanted to let people know that this wasn't just a big lie and then she came home and then that was it. It was consistently just draining every day, and we did everything at her beck and call for 6 years until ultimately I did finally find out the truth. But that wasn't until 4/11/2022 actually. And um, yeah, again, also wanted to thank the community and friends and family. Everybody rallied around my family, and I'm so grateful for that.
And what's next for you, your two kids? Where do you see life taking you? Hopefully putting this chapter behind you guys.
Yeah, my kids are thriving right now. We're doing great. I do want to ultimately in the long run, I want to get past this. Like this is what happened to our family. I wanted to get the truth out there. As far as what's in the future, we'll see how that goes. But as of right now, my kids and I we're doing really well.
That's the best news we can hear. People are going to binge this in one sitting. It's 3 episodes on Hulu starting June 20th. Thank you so much, Keith. Make sure you watch Perfect Wife, The Mysterious Disappearance of Sherri Papini. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.